Aloha, welcome to Cluster B3 Karen and downtown Honolulu, Hawaii. Covert narcissists target individuals to gain admiration and adulation. They're empty inside. They are the true codependents. They need other people to let them know that they are okay. In fact, to let them know that they are great. They need other people to let them reflect back to them that they're all right, that they're good when they're not. They know that they're evil. They know that they're insecure. They know that they're afraid and empty. So they target people who have confidence. They target people that they can dominate. To them, they want to convince that individual that they are the better person. They are most often inferior. Now, of course, we're not talking about the narcissists who are doctors and CEOs and company owners. Yes, they can produce things in the physical sense, they can produce things in the material sense, but so many of them dominate that wife or that girlfriend, whether she is eye candy or the mother of their children. And it goes for women narcissists as well. They want someone to stand on top of, someone to tell them that they're okay. The ones who don't have much going on, I'm talking about the narcissist that doesn't have a job or the narcissist that is underemployed. I'm talking about the narcissist who has a minimal education and latches on to a professional woman, seducing her with their charms. Very often they're homosexuals who make up tales about why they're in between places, or their ex had a disagreement with them and their ex was just so awful and mean and abusive. What they do is run down a litany of sins that are their own. They conquer with sex, produce. Some of them are absolutely magnificent artisans of the sexual act. And with that, they trauma bond while saying, I love you. Those of us who don't have enough sense of our own worth will fall for that. We think that, oh, this person cares so much about us. We'll take a man or a woman and subsidize them, support them. Oh, they had a rough lot in life. Their last person was just mean and abusive. You see, they share that and bring up the wonderful things that they're doing for us, which is generally just in the bedroom, or they're playing the hero, helping out in some strategic way. They have a way of catching people when they're at a low end in some area, be it grief, be it a breakup of your own, a loss in your family, or just playing to your weaknesses. They study you. That look that you think means that they're in love with you and they just can't take their eyes off of you. What they're really doing is studying every micro expression to see what you like, how they can use that, to see what is wrong, what has happened. That's why they're so inquisitive about the dramas or the painful points of your life. They're going to use that information to batter you with it. They're going to use that information to do the same things to you after the love bomb and the devalue. So you are brought up on a pedestal thinking that this person appreciates you. Someone finally gets you, and then they devalue. They start doing the very things that they found out from you that were painful. This causes confusion. You don't understand. It's the mixture of the positive chemicals in your body, the endorphins, the dopamine, the oxytocin, and then the stress that they bring you with the cortisol and all the other things that are produced by your body when you're under stress and duress, the serotonin. These are the things that they create intermittent reinforcement. Before you know it, you are trauma bonded and you have no idea that is what it is. This is why They can do these horrible things and then love bomb, breadcrumb, future fake, and you think, oh, okay, they're wrong. The brain will minimize the bad and accentuate the good. Throw in a little strategic love bombing and a few sexual acts. You've got confusion going on, and a person, oh, okay, I'm be forgiving. You know, after all, the Bible says forgive 7 times 77 a day. No, what it says is 7 times 77 when a person is repentant. Oh, some will say they're sorry, but they don't mean it. I'm sorry that you caught me. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm sorry that you hit my hand with your face. I'm sorry that you see the chink in my armor. I'm sorry that you see that I'm not perfect. Once that first moment happens during the love bomb and in the relationship where they see that you're not perfect or you see that they aren't, the relationship is never the same. Oh, you'll try. You'll keep trying to get that love bomb period back, but it never happens. Just glimpses of it here and there. You see, one of the reasons that they are able to get away with that is we don't realize our own worth. We don't realize our own value. Some of us can be too humble. You're not supposed to be haughty like they are, but learn to see who you really are and be proud of yourself and be confident in yourself. And I mean, even if you're just, and that's not a downput, if your forte is cooking and cleaning your house and being a positive person, that's a big deal, considering how many ugly people there are, selfish people. These narcissists live off of our goodness. They transfer our energy. When they're upset and anxious and they see us over there calm and at peace, together, happy, what do? Start an argument out of nowhere. Accuse you of cheating. Now, when you defend yourself and get upset, what do you mean cheating? I would never, I love you. Now you're upset, your adrenaline's going, and if you look over at that narcissist, now they're happy. Now they're calm. There's been an energy exchange. You're upset and anxious. Now they are happy. So many narcissists, if you really look at what they're bringing to the table, it's just sex. Look at what you're really getting back. Evaluate what this person does for you, because you know what you're doing for them, working, producing, listening to their stories, reassuring them, propping up their egos. What are they doing for you? Treating you like dirt when you get ill? Have you noticed how if you get ill or there's an injury or a hospitalization, how the narcissist disappears? Some of them just outright ghost you and don't come back until you're on your feet again. And then, oh, I don't know what happened to me, I just panicked. A little future faking, a little breadcrumbing, little bedroom activity, and they get forgiven. People, take assessment. Learn and remember who you are. Decide what your boundaries are. Decide what your deal breakers are, and then stick to it. Enforce your boundaries. Let them know by your leaving, by your refusal to go along with their program. Now, of course, be careful. Some narcissists are quite dangerous. If you challenge them, you could wind up in the hospital. So when you have that kind of narcissist, make that strategic plan. You don't need to announce to them that you're leaving. Don't tell anyone, just do what you do. Think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. If there's children involved, get a hold of National Domestic Violence Hotline. Get a hold of legal aid. If you can retain a lawyer, do so. Learn your strategic moves. Find out how to act and keep it with professionals, not your friends and family. And remain cluster B free.